So, did we get flagged? Are we live? Let them know.
Everything I did for you. Lord, everything I did for you. Lord God, Jehovah, it's all the same. I only live to praise your name.
I thank you, Lord, for waking me up today.
In the name of Jesus, I always pray. You can't reach the Father
Without the Son, please forgive all the things I've done. Watch over me as I work. By drawing close to you, I can't be hurt by Satan. He's waiting, baiting me with temptation. It's hard to resist, so I depend on the gift of the Holy Spirit.
I'm really short of your promise of eternal life, so I ain't lose track of this round. Knowing you're at the helm, I gotta give all that I have. I'm investing my talent, my time.
I'm gracious that you found me worthy of your love. I've never seen you, but I know you're above in heaven. I can't wait to see you. Yes, I can. I have work to do here to fulfill your plan. Everything I do for you. Everything I do. Everything I do for you. Everything I do. Everything I do for you. Lord God, Jehovah, whatever you call him, it's all the same. I only live to praise your name. Everything I do,
Sometimes it's hard to
turn the other cheek. But retaliation is not for the weak. So I back down on one thing. I wear a crown, never wear a frown in God's mansion. Thank you, Jesus, for taking my place on the cross. I can't ever repay you for the pain and loss you suffered.
But I can spread the gospel to others who don't know
or are afraid to show.
the things of the world.
When I reach them, let the knowledge unfurl.
So they can receive these blessings. So many people go through life guessing.
Am I saved? I think so. Well, help me let them grow.
Let me give the words to save their soul.
Make me bold like St. Paul. I don't want to save one, I want to save them all. But everything I do for you. Lord, everything I do, it's all the same. I never only live to praise your name. Everything I do, Lord, everything I do for you.
All that I am,
all that I achieve,
is blessings from you. I believe
to the Lord of Lords, the host of hosts. I want to spread your name from coast to coast, not the boast.
But the folks of the unbelievers
who are missing out are not receiving your grace.
Don't let me get distracted. I'm a chase on the third item that I don't need. But let me feed on the light and get the knowledge of your word.
So I commend it to those who haven't heard.
I hear your call. Don't let me fall into the trap. I'm feeding my flesh instead of me trust my hand. And Jesus left and made us sin with this world.
I have no power, let the Spirit shower me every hour.
So I can stay faithful. Ain't no hateful words.
Escape my lips, Lord, you are the steward of my ship. Everything that I do for you. Everything I do for you. And know this, God, everything I do for you. Alrighty. I don't know what's going on here, but it seems like every show I've done since Christmas has been cursed. Somebody trying real hard to stop the Brother Derek show, but you're wasting your time. Even to the point of me getting a BG&E cutoff notice when I had to deal with them. Devil, are you that desperate to get me off the air? Are you really that desperate? Every time I make a video, I'm getting flagged. Even though the content, and I spent, the Raven game was on, I'm watching it out of one eye, and I'm scouring Google, trying to find copyright-free material. I spend hours scouring. All that footage and video that I show, I spend hours trying to find it. Hours. Trying to find something copyright-free. But yet, when we do the show, it gets interrupted. Or we lose the daggone channel. But we spend hours looking. Well, I spend hours looking for non-copyright material, for public material that you can show. It's getting to the point, and I don't know if this happens to other YouTubers. If I sing a song that's my own, if it even sounds anything like a real song, they flag it. Now y'all know that I made that song, that I made that song, I composed it while I was watching the Kenny Rogers miniseries. I've done many shows on it. While I was doing that series, while I was watching the series, I literally composed it. And I really wanted Kenny Rogers to use that song. He ain't people no mind. But I really wanted him to use that song. So y'all know that sometimes it'll be on and I'll sing, know when to hold them. And people have complained to me, that's not how the song goes. And I go, I know, but if he would have took my piece, that's how it should have gone. Do you know every time I do that, I get flagged for it? I don't sound nothing like no damn Kenny Rogers. And my song is not country. It's more of a jazz bluesy feel. But they flag me every time. And I only know the first two lines. I only know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. I don't know the rest of the words. But every time I sing that, they flag me. YouTube need to get a life. Y'all know our theme song. The one, I think Don Dia picked it. Because I gave y'all 4 versions. But that particular one that she picked is the one we still use to this day. She was the only one that showed up and picked it. Now, that song I made off a Patti LaBelle song, and I played y'all the song. I played them both back to back. Y'all know they don't sound a darn thing alike. Not a darn thing alike. But, and I actually changed the words and made up new ones because I had a couple followers who thought that it sounded too sexual. I don't understand if Patti LaBelle made that song back in the 70s. It wasn't sexual back then, but I said, okay. I changed the words. Because Patti LaBelle's song goes, hold me tight, don't turn off the lights. Just let your words embrace me like a father's loving arms. Protect me from the night. It'll be all right. I say, all I want to do is hold you tight. All you want to do is fuss, cuss, argue, and fight. You ain't right. Every time I sing that, I get a flag. That don't sound nothing like what she was talking about. Does it, YouTube? It don't sound nothing like it. And the fact of the matter is, she's singing her song to somebody else's music. I'm singing my song to my own music. Why would I have to copy somebody? If I can imitate a band, why do I gotta copy a band? Even though I wasn't blessed with the ability to sing or the ability to rap, I can still write my own lyrics and recite them. They might not be perfect, but I can recite them and get the message across. Why do I have to steal anybody's anything? A DJ is somebody that plays somebody else's stuff. But I notice if you play DJ off of somebody else playing DJ, you get flagged. What do I mean? Most of the compilation videos that I show you, the people that made them took them from someplace else and put it in their video. They didn't make it. So if you didn't make it, you don't own it. So if you put it up for grabs and Google says that it's copyright free, then anybody should be able to take it. You took the information and made a video. Why can't somebody take that one? Dumb people didn't sue you. So why would you sue for something you didn't do? For people that go to Walmart and go to Target and take a camera in there and you film all them people in there and don't ask none of them if they want to be on camera. If somebody show your footage, it's not your footage. You got releases from the people that you filmed to do that? Then when you put it on the domain, you didn't get permission. So how can you claim it? I know for a fact here in Maryland, it is illegal to record a conversation. I'm trying to figure out how they're going to have the body cameras with the sound. You can go to jail for recording somebody in Baltimore. That law has not been changed. That's why the majority of the time, you notice that I kept the camera on the cart with the sound of the wheels and music playing. Why did I do that? It's illegal to record conversations in the state of Maryland. It is illegal. So anybody shooting anything in the state of Maryland specifically and puts it online, they had no right to videotape. If you go into Walmart, Target, anywhere, and you turn anything on with a microphone, you are breaking the law. So how can you flag somebody for showing something that was taped in a state where you cannot legally record it, but you let that person put it up? But if somebody else play it, you want to flag their channel. That makes absolutely no sense, YouTube. And that shows you how smart you are, and it shows you how dumb you are. Because if it's illegal to record, period, it shouldn't be on YouTube at all. It shouldn't be on Google at all. That's why I get a lot of Baltimore footage. I get a lot of footage from the state of Maryland. I search it out. If it has volume, unless you got written consent from every person in that video, it is illegal. So how can you flag me over a video that shouldn't be allowed to be made anyway. That sounds retarded, Google. But I play your game. Because I got 26 channels. And you flagged 5 of them since Christmas. You've been flagged 5 times since Christmas. And 85% of the videos since Christmas, there has been those strikes where you stop it in the middle. But here's the thing. You let us go from September to Christmas without a flag. You let us go from September to Christmas without a flag. We ain't changed nothing. We showing the same kind of content. We haven't changed anything. Yet you flag us 5 times in 1 week. That's some BS. That's some bull. Cut it out, man. But if you don't cut it out, we still got 15 more channels. We got 15 more free and clear channels. And by the time you flag them, the ones you just flagged are going to come free. So it's a little circle here. You keep me pinned down so I can't grow, but you can't get rid of me. Because for every channel you knock down, I got 3 waiting. For every channel you knock down, I got 3 waiting in the wings. You can't get rid of me. You can slow me. Same thing I tell the devil. You can't beat me. You can slow me. You can put hurdles in my way. You can make me have to redirect and go around, but you can't beat me. If I'm going here, I'm going here. You can't stop it. If I want to keep showing certain material, I'm going to keep showing it. You flag it, you flag it. All it does is make it harder for my followers to find me. And that's not a true statement I just made. Everybody know that we got 26 channels, and the followers of the Brother Dark Show should be subscribed to all 26 of them. So they should never miss a show. We get flagged every day. They should never miss a show. If you flag us every day for the rest of the month, I got enough channels to cover it. If you flag us every day for the rest of the month, we still got enough free channels to cover it. Every day. Only thing you do is slow down my views. I don't get AdSense, and doing this, I never will. I don't get no AdSense. And ain't nobody donating like that. I still get to get my message out. All you do is just slow it down. But guess what? As you keep flagging us, we keep going in a circle. And we keep going back and revisiting pages. And what nobody might not be seeing now, they might be looking at 3 months from now. When it comes out and we go back to it. They're going to be like, hey, I didn't know this was on here. Let me check this out. So they still going to see the video. So basically, you don't stop nothing. You think you're doing something. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't stopping nothing. I'm not on here for a living. I'm on here because I like coming and performing. I like to do it. So your little AdSense doesn't frighten me. It doesn't. Your flags don't frighten me. That's the one thing these stupid YouTubers don't get. If I'm not afraid of Google flagging me, why am I afraid of you flagging me? Yeah, I'm going to come get your channel and get in line. You getting my channel, don't stop my content. It don't stop my flow at all. I've already said it. Every good follower of the Brother Dark Show should be subscribed to all the channels. There is no excuse. If you're too lazy to do that, just type in Brother Dark Show. Scroll down. Check them out. See which one I was just live on. I come on every day, sometimes 2-3 times a day. I'm not hard to find if you want to find me. That's why we don't pay none of this no mind. I'm talking to y'all, and I'm watching this thing go from green to orange to red. From green to orange to red. From green to orange to red. From green to orange. Are you going to play this stuff, or are you going to keep dicking us around? I'm just asking. You just dicking us around. We have dropped 20% of the frames while I've been talking. Now, I normally do this 2K at 24 frames a second. I brought it up to 30. So you telling me that either a lot of people are using Metro right now, or you're telling me that the phone is struggling doing 30 frames a second. And I would say to you, the PC usage is only 40%. 37.5 right now. 39.2. We are holding all 30 frames. But yet we have lost 20.5% of them. Okay, I've done 4K. We did 4K yesterday. I kept it on private. We did 4K yesterday. We didn't drop this many frames. So there's something supernatural going on here. We did 4K yesterday. We didn't drop this many frames. If y'all remember my show from yesterday, I told you why are we dropping frames, but we were only dropping 0.5%. 0.5%. We've only been on for 22 minutes. And we have dropped 19.7% of the frames. We're not doing anything but me talking. But I'm watching this thing go red, orange, red, orange, green, red, orange, green. It's going back and forth. Why is it going back and forth? What's the data hog? What is hogging up the data? CPU is only at 39. 38.6%. While I've been talking to you, we went from 7,700 drop frames to 8,088, which is still less than 20%. So like I said, if we're doing 30 frames a second and we're losing 20% of them, that still means 40 frames is good for a second. I can live with that. It's not going to affect the viewing experience, I don't believe. But why are we going through this? Why is it going back and forth like this? Somebody want me to get off. Now I did a refresh and it's hanging, it's staying green. It's staying green on the OBS and we up to 15, 14, 31, 15, 27, 14, 79. So why is YouTube going red? It's actually maintaining. I got it on 1350. I got it on 1350 and it's staying between 1490 and 15 something. Now we know that YouTube wants more ratio, but the more ratio, if it ain't stable, it's not going to work right. We're giving you this stable 14 and 1500 stable. Take it and make it work. You're not doing nothing great. You're only running the chat, me and the banners. There's nothing else on the screen. Everything else is black. There ain't nothing else on. I'll double check. Ain't nothing else on. I'm looking. I don't see anything else on. That's the YouTube dashboard. That's the chat. That's the webcam. And that's the banner. That's the only thing open. So everything else closed. So what's the problem? What's the problem, sir? What is the problem? Now, when I talk to you, the percentage has dropped down to 17.9. So we went from 19.5 to 17.9. 17.89%. Like I said, I did raise it to 30 frames a second. That's only 6 extra frames. The movie theaters use 24. I can drop down to 24. That's only 6 frames a second. But like I said, if it's at 17.6 now, let me see what happens if I log in. Having one phone kind of cripples you. Let me see what happens here. Let me try and log in. I gotta find it the hard way because I know it's only 2 people watching, so there's no way in the world it's gonna just pop up automatically. Here we go. All right, I'm looking at, I don't see no problems. I don't see no problems at all. So, all right, I seen for myself there ain't no problems. So let's get to the news. I ain't mean to do that long of a monologue, but I had to get it off my chest. YouTube getting on my nerves. All right, y'all, we got a weird story here. Is that video? Now, I've seen this dude before. We've covered this dude before. I know we have. I don't forget a face. We've covered this dude before. Nevada inmate Scott Raymond Dozier, whose execution called off, found dead in the cell. So this man was ready to go. Isn't this the man that been begging to go and they won't kill him? Ain't this the man that's been begging to go? Since 2007, this man been begging to go, and Nevada won't kill him. This man been begging to go. Authorities say a 48-year-old Nevada death row inmate who wanted for 2 years to die, but whose execution was postponed twice, has been found dead in his cell from an apparent hanging. State Department of Corrections spokeswoman Brooke Satina tells the Associated Press that Scott Raymond Dozier was found at 4:35 p.m. Saturday in a solo cell at a state prison in Ely. Dozier gave up his appeals and insisted the state carry out his 2007 death sentence for separate killings of methamphetamines. Am I saying it right? Methamphetamines, drug trade associates in 2002 in Phoenix and Las Vegas. Twice his lethal injection was scheduled, only to be installed by court fights over a never before tried 3-drug combination that officials plan to use. All right, hold on a sec, y'all. I just saw something that I don't like. Wait a minute. Hold on a second here. It's gonna be some kids gonna be starving. Kids are gonna be starving.
Sue and Rob Elvis on ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 4. The partial government shutdown soon could impact the millions of Americans who rely on the nation's food stamp program as well. The program is run by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, which is one of the agencies that has been unfunded during this shutdown. Congress recently issued $3 billion in emergency funds for the program. However, experts say the funding could run out sometime next month.
Start your day with meteorologist Tracy Butler on ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
We are hearing from the karate instructor who saved a woman from a would-be kidnapper. Charlotte police say 46-year-old August Williams tried to snatch the woman Thursday night. The woman escaped and ran into a karate dojo, but that's when Williams came up against students and instructors, and Sensei Randall Ephraim, who says Williams was subdued, but not without a fight.
He was very strong, very, very, very strong. He weighed at least 200 and some change, under the influence, very strong, powerful individual.
Williams was ultimately arrested and carried out on a stretcher. Police say he was on drugs at the time of the incident and has a history of drug and assault-related arrests.
Hey.
My prescriptions used to be really expensive, but then I went to GoodRx.com.
You put in the drug.
It sounds like they needed Mr. Miyagi. They needed Mr. Miyagi to bring that Miyagi dojo. They needed that Miyagi dojutsu at the dojo. Did I say that right?
For the second time in a week, police arrest juveniles for causing a disturbance on the Red Line. CPD saying that a few kids were arrested after an incident at the Cermak stop. It is not yet clear what exactly happened, but it does not appear that anyone was hurt.
That was it.
Watch your team in the morning. Tanya Babbage, Terrell Brown.
Come on, man. What's the next story? What? There ain't no volume. It look boring anyway, but ain't no volume. Any more good stories over here? I can still.
Watch your team in the morning. Tanya
See, I
Babbage.
told you. Something wrong with the volume.
Watch your team in the morning. Tanya Babbage, Terrell Brown, meteorologist.
I mean, it's no harm in playing this commercial, but damn.
Eyewitness News in the morning.
It's no harm in
Chicago
playing
police
it.
now think the other car involved in this hit-and-run crash was actually stolen. We reported this breaking news yesterday, right near Irving Park in Kedzie. 2 officers were hurt when a driver hit their SUV, then ran away. A passenger in the car, though, was taken to the hospital. She and the officers who were hurt are all expected to be okay. Police, though, are still looking for the driver this morning.
Never stop chasing the story. Be committed to being there on the scene. ABC 7.
All right, that's what y'all. Man, we got a lot of information out of that one. What? All right, is there anybody here to chat with some of these stories? We got some good stories here. You got the man. The man said, I want to die. And they won't kill him. I ain't never heard of such. You put the man on death row. The man gave up his appeals. And they arguing over the state want to try a new drug combination. And the lawyers is trying to use that as an excuse to keep the man alive when the man is saying, I'm ready to go. The man been saying it for 2 years. I'm ready to be killed. I'm ready to go. I'm tired of sitting here on death row, wondering when it's going to happen. Just get it over with. Shoot, I have resigned myself to the fact I am going to die. I've taken lives. Now it's time for my life to be took. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and all that other bull crap. I'm ready to go. And the state is arguing with his lawyers over what kind of injection they gonna use. The man said, I want to die, I don't care. He went on and hung himself. Those that help themselves, he said, I'm tired of waiting on y'all. Y'all bull crap too much. I'll go ahead and do it myself. And the man took himself out. That's a shame. When you got somebody that want to die and the state can't oblige them. Get rid of them damn appeals. They should only get 2 appeals. Appeals gone, time to go. If you kill somebody by mistake, if it's 1 out of 100, I can live with 1 out of 100. And for those of you who say you can't, you's a goddamn lie. I will tell you to your face, anybody who say you can't live with, for every 100 people executed, 1 or 2 might have been innocent. You's a lie. Because I can tell you right now, we ain't got no problem with it only being 180-something thousand, if that, black men in Baltimore City. And out of that 180,000, you got to take a third under the age of 14, and you got to take a third that's over the age of 40. So how much is a third of 180,000? I don't know. But I know over 300 die every year. Whatever that third of 180,000 is, whatever that third is, 300 and some people die. So you telling me it's okay for 300 and something people to die out of 9,000 people? It's okay. But it's not okay if 4 out of every 1,000 people that died in the gas chamber, if 4 were innocent. The other 996 that we got the heck out of here don't matter because there were 4 that were innocent. Well, what about the 300 and something people in just this city alone that died? What about them? They don't matter? They don't matter. It's okay. Why? Because they black? It's okay. Ain't nobody out there marching for them. Ain't nobody out there marching for them, but you'll go ahead and march and shouldn't kill nobody and all this, but you don't say nothing. $300-something people die. And don't nobody go to the police. Don't nobody help with the investigation or nothing. But you can get off your butt and go picket for a death row inmate. You can go picket for a death row inmate. You know how silly that sounds? Matter of fact, I was looking at something yesterday. Do I still got the stat? No, we're going to pull up out the Brother Derek show. Hold on a second. All right. This is Baltimore homicides. Let me log in. I got to make sure y'all can see this. Can y'all see this on y'all screen? Yeah, I can log back out. Y'all can see it. Now, this says Baltimore homicides, right? Y'all with me? Time frame, all of 2018. I put age all. District all. Gender all. Zip code all. Right? Race all. Cause of death all. Right? Y'all with me? You look down here, 309 reported homicides fit the search criteria. You with me? Now, let's look down here for race. Not being a race thing. White people. How many white people died in Baltimore City last year for homicides. 10 white people. Asian. None. No Asians. The Asians that run the curry out that y'all see getting beat up and getting stuff thrown at them on the videos we saw at World Star. How many of them died? None. They hands on with the ratchets. How many of them died? None. Let's keep it going here. Hispanic. 5 Chicos died. 5 Hispanics died in 2018. 5 Hispanics died. Last but not least, let's get to black people. Black people, 240. 240. 240. Out of that 240, how many were men? 212 were male. Out of 240, 212 were male. Now, why ain't we out picketing about these 212 people? Out of a population. Now I said 180 something thousand. Right? And you only got a third. 3 goes into 18 6 times. So about 6,200 black males, 212 died out of 6,200. 6,200, 212. Why are we not out picketing about that? Why are we not in an uproar? That's a lot of people. 212? That's just black men. Showing you is 615,000. 200. I'm going to give it 215,000. I'm going to give that to Asians, whites, and Hispanics. Right? That leaves 400,000. There are more females than men. We know this. So I'm going to say, of that 400,000, maybe 200, maybe 215,000 is female. That leaves 185,000 males. And the age groups that they dying at is between the ages of 17 and 35, right? So out of that 185,000, and I don't think it's that many, but I'll say, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's say it's a third. 3 goes into 18 6 times. So that's a little over. If we just break it down, 0 to 17, 36 to 78, 80. Most black men die in their 60s, but you figure in that age group, there is it's under about 7,000. Out of that 7,000, 212 are dead. You want to cry about Out of every 1,000 executions, we might get 1 or 2 people that's innocent. I take them odds rather than taking these odds that out of less than 7,000 black men every year, 200 and something are going to die. Suppose you was in that pool. What are the odds of you being the next one killed? What are the odds of you making it to 2019? That's not a lot. Now you talk about Chicago. Oh, Chicago got 600 and something murders. Chicago has 2 million black men in that age group. We only have less than 7,000. Think about that for a second. So y'all talk about them losing 600. We losing 212, and we ain't even a tenth of the population of Chicago. I would take that 600 over 2 million. That's good odds. 600 out of 2 million? That's damn good odds. 212 out of less than 7,000, not good odds. Let me see if anybody got any comment. Anybody got any comments? Not nary comment. Of course not. When you talk about something that makes sense, don't nobody want to talk about it. When you talking about something stupid, I bet you they'd be here. But I understand. We keep putting out great shows, and y'all keep making sure y'all miss them. And then want to come back, Okay. Is this the one we just covered?
Watch your
Back everyone, for the second time in a week, police arrest juveniles for causing a disturbance on the red line. CPD saying that a few kids were arrested after an incident at the Cermak stop. It is not yet clear what exactly happened, but it does not appear that anyone was hurt.
Wait a minute. I got tricked. Sorry about that, y'all. I got tricked.
in the morning. Turn your back.
I got tricked. Yeah, we saw that already. I thought it was another case. We got tricked in that one. Okay, that was my fault. All right, y'all. I've been waiting for this.
Tom, we have now confirmed.
Now you pause it right there. I'm gonna talk. God damn it. I'm gonna talk. I've been waiting for them to catch the shooter, the Jasmine Barnes. Y'all was watching my show the other day. You know that we had it controversial. I kept saying, what did that woman and them girls do to that man to make him want to shoot the whole car? That man shot the whole car. If he mad at the woman, he would shoot the woman. No, he tried to kill all of them. I'm waiting to hear his side. I guarantee you. Ain't no excuse, but I guarantee you. That woman said something smart to him, and them girls was like, yeah, sorry, white motherfucker. You big country hit licking. I guarantee you, it's something like that. I guarantee it. Prove me wrong. So let's find out. Did the man say anything yet? Let's find out.
That one person is in custody and other people may be sought in the death of Jasmine Barnes. We confirmed that this evening, and it's also important to note that from what our sources tell us, the picture that has been widely circulated for the past several days, that of the alleged shooter that was described by witnesses, by family members, that description may not be accurate. Additionally, this tweet from Sheriff Ed Gonzalez, it reads, the Jasmine Barnes homicide investigation has taken a new direction. Detectives are in the process of interviewing persons of interest
More details will be released as soon as possible. All of these developments came on the same day that a rally was held called Justice for Jasmine.
She's every one of our child, every one of our niece, every one of our grandchildren, every one of our neighbors, every one of our sisters.
Today, people filled the Walmart parking lot on Wallaceville Road. Rapper Trey the Truth.
You know, when I seen the story, you know, I ended up instantly posting it because the first thing that came to my mind, I have a child who's 9 years old. I have a newborn. I have other kids.
In the crowd, mothers who lost their own children. Caladrian Simpson Kemp's son died 5 years ago. She traveled from Austin to be here.
We as mothers, we know what this society looks like. It's no longer a club for me because this society, you can't never get out. It is what it is for the rest of your life.
And the woman who's now part of it, Jasmine's mother, LaPortia Washington, pleading the killer be found.
Hey, we gonna find him no matter what corner we have to turn, no matter what rock we gotta go under, we gonna find you, man. And then all I say is thank y'all, man. Keep y'all head up.
What'd you say to that man?
My head go higher, man.
What did you say to that man?
And that mother may well have gotten what she wanted. Again, the developments, the stunning developments in this. One person in custody, and according to the sheriff, more persons of interest are being interviewed. And again, the description that was given of the suspect, we're told, may not have been accurate. Outside the Harris County Sheriff's Office, Deborah Wrigley, ABC 13 Eyewitness News. Any new developments, just go to abc13.com. We'll keep you updated.
I know it's hard to find a good reporter. But come on, Grandma. It's time to come in front of the camera. You need to get your little talk show or something.
Karate instructor who saved a woman from a would-be.
You need to get yourself a little talk show or something. You too old to be out there in the cold. You need to just go ahead and just let it go, baby. Leave that to the young folk. I don't want to see you doing that next hurricane out there. Woo! Woo! I'm blowing around. Oh, Lord! Oh, gee! Let me stop. Oh, I'm telling y'all, it's more to this story, and I can't wait for it to unravel. I want to hear why. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear why a man shot up a car full of girls. Even if you got mad at the woman, why would you try to kill the girls? It's not adding up. I get the feeling they cut that man off, and man said something to him, and they just went off on him. Oh, yeah, sorry, cracker, yeah, blind mother. Somebody said something, and them girls said something from the back seat. That's what I'm banking on, and we're going to see. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But God darn it, my gut telling me it's more to this story. This just wasn't, out of the blue, I'm just going to kill this car full of black women. Just out of the blue. I'm going to kill this car full of black women. Even from a racist point of view, women outnumber the men tremendously. And most men, if they ain't locked up, they drugged out or thugged out. You would want to take out men so they have a less chance of reproducing. Why would you take out 4 women when women are very expendable in the black community? So even from a racist, KKK, skinhead point of view, even if he had killed all 4 of them, he did not do anything to help his race situation along, because it's almost twice as many women as it is men in the black community. It's the women that's going to college and got the jobs. So why would you want to take out the good part? I don't know. Anybody got any ideas? No comment as usual. All right, police. 1 dead, 3 injured in quadruple stabbings in East Point. Suspect in custody. 26-year-old Hamtramck man has died following a quadruple stabbing early Saturday morning, according to East Point police. Around 12:40 a.m., police responded to Rain north of Topfer for an incident where 4 people were stabbed. A preliminary investigation indicted the victims and the suspect knew one another. Police say the suspect has been identified and is in custody. 26-year-old victim passed away from injuries at a local hospital. The other 3 victims are being treated for their injuries at area hospital, police say. East Point detectives say they are working with the Macomb County Prosecutor's Office to determine the appropriate charges. Huh. Uh-oh. Detroit's most wanted. Oh, we in Detroit now. We traveling the country, what? Detroit's most wanted captured Raymond McKay, arrested on Detroit's east side. A fugitive the U.S. Marshals were certain was still in Detroit has been captured on the city's east side after being featured as a Detroit's most wanted. Police say Raymond McKay was arrested while hiding in a closet Friday afternoon. He was taken into custody at the tip by a citizen. McKay was at the top of the most wanted list as the marshals worked side by side with Detroit police to rid the city of people who are a danger to the community. This all started with the victim inviting his so-called friend over, who set the whole thing up. That defendant is in custody right now. He brings along McKay, our fugitive. Go get the job done, Deputy U.S. Marshal Aaron Garcia said. Garcia said it was an inside job by a so-called friend who was set up to think that his friends were coming over to play video games. Our suspect, Raymond McKay, our defendant, he asked the victim if he could get some tissues. The victim goes and gets some tissues, thinking he's helping him out, Garcia says. He comes down here, and lo and behold, McKay has a gun to his head and basically says, get on your ground, get your face on the ground, spread out, don't move. Garcia said Raymond McKay was the enforcer of the operation. McKay tells this guy, the victim, give me your cell phone code, now lock it. Garcia said. The victim hesitates for a second, and the victim hesitates for 1 second. McKay, rude as he is, puts the gun in his mouth and say, I will kill you. Police say McKay and the other suspect robbed 2 other people in the home and took off. They lived there with their mother, and they have not returned home after this incident. They are in fear of their life. They're scared to death. They haven't been back since, Garcia said. That's because Raymond McKay is still on the run and believed to still be in Detroit. The guy is known to hang on the east side of Detroit. We believe he's on the east side. He's going to be in Detroit, Garcia said. The U.S. Marshals and Detroit police are working together to find McKay and other dangerous fugitives. Detroit is teaming up with the Marshals to get all these violent guys off the street. That's our top priority right now, Officer Drew Battersby of the Detroit Police Department said. Raymond McKay is 25 years old, 5'11" inches tall, 140 pounds. He's wanted for both this Detroit incident and a theft in Macomb. The U.S. Marshals are certain you'll know McKay the second you see him. The guy sticks out like a sore thumb. He has a cross tattoo right smack dab in the middle of his forehead. You cannot miss him, Garcia said. A viewer cannot miss this. If you see a guy with a cross tattoo in the middle of his forehead, give us a call. Well, somebody did and they got him. Somebody did and they got him. Why would you get a cross tattoo in the middle of your forehead? We would do some dumb stuff. Seriously, if you're really going to be a criminal, and who's teaching these young people? Who's teaching these young people? All right. So where we at now? We still in Detroit. Cop on paid leave after officer involved shooting in Port Huron McDonald's parking lot. Port Huron, isn't that Lake Huron? Isn't that one of the lakes? The Port Huron Police Department is investigating an officer-involved shooting at a Pine Grove Avenue McDonald's Saturday. Around 7:16 a.m., officers responded to a McDonald's on a report of a 21-year-old white man stabbing himself in the parking lot. The 911 caller notified operators of an attempted carjacking in the McDonald's parking lot before the man started walking south on Pine Grove Avenue. Officers quickly arrived on the scene and tried to talk to the suspect. Still armed with a knife and covered in blood, police say the suspect charged the officers in an aggressive manner. When asked multiple times to drop the knife, the suspect refused. According to the department, one of the officers shot the suspect multiple times in self-defense. The suspect continued approaching the officer after being shot. Police said the man was eventually subdued, treated by on-scene EMS, then taken to a local hospital. He's now in critical but stable condition. The officer has been placed on paid administrative leave, according to the department. Anyway, they got these super thugs. You shooting them and they still coming at you like, dude, it don't hurt. Uh-oh. A masked man with a loaded gun was arrested on his way. Whoa. Bet you didn't know that video for that. Oh, come on, man. What? There ain't no daggone video. Alright, I'll just read it. A masked man with a loaded gun was arrested on his way to a Texas church to fulfill a prophecy. A scary situation in Seguin, Texas came to a peaceful end when an off-duty police officer apprehended a man who was wearing a surgical mask, carrying a handgun, and acting erratically. According to the Seguin Police Department, the officer approached Tony Dwayne Albert II on Sunday after concerned bystanders reported Albert for suspicious behavior. The officer noticed that Albert was wearing tactical-style clothing, a surgical face shield, carrying a loaded firearm and extra ammunition. An SPD spokeswoman said that Albert claimed he was heading to an unidentified church to fulfill what he called a prophecy. Albert, 33 of Houston, was arrested and charged with unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. He was being held on Monday at the Guadalupe County Jail on a $100,000 bond, according to online records. Guadalupe. CNN has not been able to contact his attorney. Employees at a Mexican restaurant in Seguin told CNN affiliate they became alarmed after Albert came in with a gun day Sunday morning and asked where the nearest Baptist church was. After he left the restaurant, they locked the front door and called the police. The Seguin Police Department is extremely grateful to the citizen who called police. SPD spokeswoman Tanya Brown said if this subject was not stopped and apprehended, the results could have ended differently. The responding officer said Albert thought he was in a different city. Brown told KSAT that police notified officials in the city Albert named, but they are not releasing the name of the city because Albert did not name a specific church or location. We don't want to scare people, she said. Seguin is a city of about 30,000 people located 35 miles northeast of San Antonio. So, the dude he didn't know he was in Texas. You already know that certain people are nosy. And Texas is a real nosy. He was planning something, man. I'm glad you that stupid. because nobody got hurt because he being stupid. All right, y'all. This right here is did we see this already? This here is desperation here. This is desperation. And look at him. Look at him. Let me log in. Can y'all see this man? Let me log in here and see if I can see. Can y'all see? Yeah, y'all can see these bags. Look at him. Look at him. Detroit man charged after placing GPS devices under ex-girlfriend's vehicle. He is charged with placing GPS devices under ex-girlfriend's vehicle. You hard up bastard. What does you having a GPS on your ex-girlfriend's car, how is that going to get her back in your bed? If you tell her, I've been tracking you, I know every place you gone, you're going to freak her out and you will never get her back. So this is why I call him a dweeb. In his mind, he thinks that if he tracks her, he can go and stop her. Far from the truth. But in his mind, he believes that if he can go track her, that he can stop her. Doesn't work that way. But federal officials are searching for a Detroit man charged in the United States District Court for allegedly putting a GPS device under his ex-girlfriend's vehicle. According to federal documents, Sean Kelly Thompson was charged with stalking in the Minnesota federal court. Officials asked that he be detained because of a danger to the community and a flight risk. However, Thompson was released on bond and is on a run after failing to appear at a court hearing. Come on, you can't make this stuff. Come on now. This is crazy. Officials asked that he be detained because of a danger to the community and a flight risk. The judge gave him bond anyway, and he's on the run after failing to appear at a court hearing. The federal order states that Thompson traveled across state lines on December 6, 2018 for the purpose of placing the victim under surveillance with the intent to injure, kill, harass, or intimidate her. According to the feds, Thomas allegedly traveled from Hazel Park to Mankato, Minnesota to put a GPS tracker on his ex car. Man, if she moved that far away, man, you gotta let it go. Let it go. Inside his rental vehicle, feds said there were many items that included bags designed to block self signals, a loaded handgun, and ammunition. Ew. He was one of them. If I can't have you, nobody can. He said, if I can't have you, nobody can. All right, y'all. Our last story here is a sad one. It is really a sad one. It really, you'll see. It had a good ending, but it was sad. It shows you how trifling people is. Let's get it, y'all. This is out of Detroit. I want y'all to look at that sweet little girl. Let me log in and make sure I can see this here. Y'all see that picture? Yeah. For those of y'all that might watch it, y'all can see that. Look at that sweet little girl. That sweet little girl was found wandering the streets of Detroit. That little girl was found wandering the streets of Detroit. Suppose a pedophile would have got a hold of her. Suppose somebody involved in a child smuggling ring would have got a hold of her. Where was the parents at? Where was the family at? Let's find out. Detroit police say they have located family members of a 4-year-old girl who was found wandering the streets in the area of Avondale and Lakewood. Officers said the give That's a misprint. The girl was found Friday afternoon by two Good Samaritans and taken to the 5th precinct. Patrol units could not locate her parents. No other details have been released. I wanted to end on that, y'all. That is utterly ridiculous. How the hell you got a 4-year-old wandering the street? Look how dirty her face is. She got a hat on that don't even match her coat. Where the hell are the parents at? Are they all getting high? Where's the grandmother? Where are the aunts and uncles? Nobody see this little girl. 4 years old, wandering the street. Nobody say, hey, little girl. And I guarantee you, them Good Samaritans, I guarantee you they was white. I guarantee you. It wasn't black folk. Ain't nobody black. They kept right on walking. Somebody got that child out here wandering around. I ain't getting involved. Who cares? This young lady could have been sold into prostitution. Could have been raped by a pedophile and buried in the woods. Nobody would never know. They need to find out who these parents is. They need to find out why they should return her to her parents. They better have a damn good excuse as to why this little girl is wandering the streets in 2019 in a toilet bowl called Detroit. A 4-year-old innocent young girl is wandering around. 4 years old, y'all. 4 years old. All right. Anybody have any comments? Let me see here. Check the chat. No comments? All right, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one. Ain't there another football game on? I really don't care. But I guess I can go ahead and see what else is on. I don't care. We out. In my mind, I knew he wasn't going to go nowhere. But at least we made it. I appreciate it. At least we made it. And we got a home game at that. So, can't complain. Maybe next year. But I really think that they should have brought Flacco in. So, alrighty. Y'all have a good night.